Hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining me on this little show and tell mission here. Hope you have some coffee. I've got mine here. I've got my little, got my attitude is everything cup. I don't know if that's exactly true. You either have a good attitude or a bad attitude, so I guess it's everything. But it's actually filled with espresso. I have these little teeny tiny espresso cups, and I just poured them in here because I didn't think that espresso cups are very manly for a YouTube video. But so I got my big manly attitude, it's everything cup. So grab a cup of coffee and let's do some show and tell. I don't know if you know it or not, but you have at your disposal a very persuasive tool. And I don't care if you're young, if you're old, if you're rich or poor, I don't care what color you are, you have this tool at your disposal and it'll allow you to get people to, number one, listen to you, number two, to take actions that you want them to take, like click on your ads or click on your bio box in your articles, to fill in their name and their email address and opt into your list, to buy your products even, or to buy other people's products as an affiliate. And you can even use it in your personal life. You can use it with your family or with your kids. And what's interesting is I'm doing it to you right now too. But what's interesting is we see examples of it every single day in movies and stories we read in magazine articles. But very little people actually talk about it or teach it. And I'm not going to do a whole big long teaching session, but I'm going to do a little show and tell. So rather than ramble on for 3 hours about it, I'm going to tell you what it is. And you may be wondering by now, and that's good because the tool that you have at your possession is called curiosity. And curiosity is so powerful. And not only is it powerful, but it is ethical. That's the word I'm looking for. It's ethical, it's fun, people will enjoy it a lot more, and of course it will benefit you too. So rather than me talk about the benefits of curiosity, let's see if I can give you a little example. And I've got to try to keep it under 10 minutes, which I'm not very good at most of the time. Let's see if I can do it here. So, in my briefcase here, it's a very old, beat-up briefcase. I've had it for years. I have something in my briefcase, and I know you can't see it now, but I have something in my briefcase here. And if you kind of imagine this briefcase as, say, one of your articles that you write, and say it is like the bio box. And I see so many bio boxes out there that say, hey, if you like this article, please click here to get more information. Ooh, not very exciting. So let me give you an example of what you can do. By now, you may be wondering a little bit what's in the briefcase, but probably not very much. And what is in the briefcase is a knife. Now, you're probably not interested in anything about knives at all. Maybe most people aren't. And you probably wouldn't be very interested in clicking on that bio box to see a knife. But what if I said that this knife came from the World War II era? Actually, my father gave me this knife. He was in World War II in the Navy on the USS Idaho, and somehow I can't remember exactly the story how he got a hold of this knife, but he got a hold of this knife, and I was always very, very fascinated with it, part because of the name of the knife, which is called a Japanese bloodletting knife. It's a Japanese bloodletting knife. That's really cool when you're like 6 and 7 years old. But by now you may be getting a little bit more curious about what the knife is and what it looks like and such. It looks pretty wicked. It's got a very sharp blade and it's kind of shaped like a boomerang. And from what my dad told me, it was specifically designed to chop men's heads off. So I guess that's hence the name, the Japanese bloodletting knife. So now, whether you know anything at all about knives, or you're interested in anything at all about knives, are you a little bit curious now? Are you a little bit more curious now? In fact, it's actually 3 knives. It's the main knife itself. It's 2 little knives on the side. They're about this big. And I kind of use my imagination. I really don't know what they were used for. But when I was about 6 or 7, the size knives that they are, they kind of reminded me of, if you chop somebody's head off, maybe you stick these little daggers in their eyes or something. I don't know if that would be true or not. But Japanese bloodletting knife, and from the World War II era. And I called out, my Pat gave it to me. He's not with us anymore. But I wanted to show and tell this Japanese bloodletting knife with you. And if you are interested in seeing it. Hopefully you are. I haven't done my job very well. So let's take a look at it here. Are you getting more curious now? Okay, I got it in its scabbard right now. Oh! Let's take a look at the main knife here. That is the main knife. Now please know I'm not some crazy Norman bait, it's just a knife that my father gave to me. And he picked up in World War II. Looks very, very, very menacing. You want to see the pig stickers? Set this down here if I see if I don't cut my leg off. There's a scabbard that it's in too, it's kind of beat up, but it's kind of pretty neat too. Here's little pig stickers. Well, I don't know what they're really called, but I just call them pig stickers. But I always imagine little that they just stuck those in their eyes or something. Pretty wicked imagination, huh? But see, also, look what I've done. That really is true. That's what I thought when they were a kid. Doesn't it make it more interesting? Do you see what you can do with your bio boxes? Instead of saying, say you're writing an article. I'm going to put this away for now, so while I still have all my 10 fingers or 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. But do you see what you can do with the bio box now? If you're, let's say you're writing an article trying to help folks who are out of a job, and you want to sell some software for writing a cover letter, and as a matter of fact, there's actually a really good software called Amazing Cover Letters, and I sold some of it for a while. And the bio box that I like to use was, and it's U.S. Department of Labor statistic, that the average U.S. worker takes them 9 months before they actually find another job. So I always use that in my bio box, and I said, can you afford to wait that long? And click here and find out how you can slash that time in half. So see, that's most people don't even know that it takes 9 months to find a decent position, but fantastic bio box, way better than, hey, if you like this article, please click here, right? So, and you can use this in all, you can use this talking to your kids, you can use it in your emails, you can use it on your landing pages, but start using the power of curiosity. Not only that, I had a great time doing this for you, and I I hope you had a great time looking at it too. And it looks like we're going to slide in there right underneath our 10 minutes here. So while I got about a minute left, I don't have a whole lot of new news. I am going to be updating the Bum Marketing site. If you don't know, maybe you just got this video. I offer a free course called the Bum Marketing Method. It's at www.bummarketingmethod.com, and I'll have a little link over to the right-hand side of this video. If you want to visit that, you can click there. If you're just not familiar with it, and if you are already a bum marketer and you like this video, we could always, I'd always love to help some new folks coming into this business. And if you like what I do, just send them a link to the YouTube video there, and I promise to treat anybody you send with respect and hopefully show them a good time. So I appreciate you for joining me in this coffee time and show and tell. Hope you got something a little bit out of it, and hope it didn't ramble on too long. Thanks much.